Motherfuckers!
Welcome, Buccaneers, to the Pixel Pirate Plays! This is your host, the Pixel Pirate, bringing you daily first impressions on the latest and greatest indie games. Today on the show, we are taking a look at a game called Crypt of the Necrodancer. Crypt of the Necrodancer is developed by, among other people, Ryan Clark, who is the main coder on the game, and also a whole bunch of other people who did the art, music, and so on and so forth. Won't go through them all, but in any case, Crypt of the Necrodancer, what is it? Well, it is a game that is, I believe, currently in alpha or beta, so currently unreleased, and it is a roguelike. Now, what makes this different from many other roguelikes is that it is rhythm-based. As you can see down the bottom, I have a heart there, which I need to keep the beat of to the music. So if I miss one... No, hang on. I'll try and miss one. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. It says missed. So if I bugger it up, then bad things happen. Not terribly bad, but bad enough. So let's go down to Zone 1, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, when I say roguelike, it is somewhat of a traditional roguelike in that you run into people to attack them. So there is that, and that's how you keep up the beat. So here's the enemies. Oh, now I've buggered up my multiplier. So when you see the floor start lighting up like that, that is when I have a multiplier on, is because I'm keeping the beat. Which is immensely difficult with some of the songs, because either the beat sort of, it doesn't change, but the sound that was keeping the beat changes, or it goes into a double time or something, you know, I don't know. Some of the songs I just feel like aren't very conductive to the game. Now, all the music is cool. Just lost my multiplier there. Don't get me wrong, but I like to have a strong, steady beat if I'm going to be playing a rhythm game. Especially one where I have to think about where I'm going to move and stuff like that. So, where I have not a limited health. Where I do have limited health as opposed to unlimited health. Now, I can move... No, you can't actually. I was just going to say, you can move intermittently, but if you stop moving, then you actually lose your multiplier. Now, losing your multiplier isn't a massive deal, but it is, going to diminish the amount of things that you pick up. So, you don't start getting the multiplier either until you kill something. So you can actually mess up things. Oh, there's the shop, which by the way exists. So what have I got? 18 coins. I can buy I can buy some armor. Or not. Okay. Why can't I buy that armor? Oh, well, never mind. Okay, just gonna get my groove back here. You can actually dig through things. Okay, there we go. Now, so you have to constantly be keeping the beat up. Now, once you get your multiplier, you still have to continuously keep it up. You can't miss. As soon as you miss, you lose your multiplier, regardless of whether you're in combat or not. And, that's the thing. That's sort of where the difficulty of the game comes in. Now, the problem with that is that, as far as I can see, anyway, the enemies aren't overly... I guess you don't need a huge amount of tactics to deal with the enemies that I have encountered anyway. Because you're... Oh, jeez, I should have got that chest. Simply because you have to concentrate on the beat. So, I guess the fighting can get a little bit boring at times because of that. Now, does that mean the game's awful? No, I don't think so. I think it's a novel concept. The problem is, will that... Oh, jeez, I died. Will that novelty of the game continue on throughout? That's the problem. For a long enough time for you to have considered your money well spent. Now, as far as I know, there's no actual price point on the game yet. One would presume that it's not going to be like $30 or anything ridiculous like that. Although I could be wrong. So yeah, there you go. Now, aside from the enemies, it also has traps. You may have seen them around. They were arrows, which actually knock you back. So sort of knocks off your groove a little bit. Oh jeez, lost my multiplier. Knocks off your groove a little bit and So that change just there in the music. That's what I'm talking about when I say it sort of just changes the beat a little bit. And oh, and I hit and oh wow, okay, that was awful. And sort of knocks you off your groove a bit, I guess. Now, as you could see earlier, I actually spent coins, which you collect off enemies. You also get intermittently, not through enemies, I don't think, just through the levels, you actually get those diamonds as well. And you spend diamonds on upgrades, so you can get more health in general, for example, and other things, which I'll show you next time I die what I'm talking about. For now, we will continue. So this song, I think it was also, yeah, it's changing beats again. It's changing the sound of the beat. It's not changing tempo at all, nothing like that. But you kind of get, wow, that was a strong monkey. You kind of get your groove on by following a certain, I don't know, a certain sound. You know when to move, and it kind of changes that up. I guess it adds to the difficulty, but I found it more frustrating than anything. Also, it's somewhat difficult to keep your tempo going between moving and attacking. I don't know, there seems to be, at least in my mind, a bit of a delay between a movement and an attack. You might not be seeing it, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But there are elements to the game that sort of feel like that you're actually not keeping the beat when you are. So attacking and, come on, die. Alright, we are still moving good. And lost my multiplier, damn it. And there is a diamond, very good. Now, the higher the upgrade... Oh, jeez, I lost the multiplier again. The higher the upgrade, the more it costs in diamonds, so you need to keep that in mind. As I said, the music is pretty cool. And I think I need a key for that, do I? No. What's happened there? Is that a secret? It could be. No, it's this thing that's just the next level. Okay, fair enough. Wow. Alright, that was a bit weird. And there's another one. Yeah, so those are the traps, in case you didn't see those when I got hit last time. There are also ones that look like helmets. Okay, there's that's it there, actually. That's a trap just below me. Oh, jeez. Just there. That's a trap. Oh, the shop. Okay. So, maybe I was a little bit quick off the mark in saying that the enemies aren't all that varied. There is some variation, for example, those ghosts. You can't attack them until they move, and stuff like that, so what are these guys like? By and large, though, they're basically smack the guy and, oh jeez, why am I so clever? Yeah, smack the guy and that is it, and they smack you back and then you're done. Ah, damn ghosts. Oh wow, jumped right on top of a spike trap there. Alright, so let's go and have a quick look at the health club here. Now, first of all, before I do that, you got all your zones here. So you got hardcore mode and zone 1 to 4 as well as the tutorial. And then you got all these unlockable doors here, which you need keys for. I guess you collect keys either when you finish zones or whatever. In any case, so here's a example of an upgrade. This is extra hearts, I believe, and that costs 10 diamonds. So of course I don't have 10 diamonds, so I can't buy it, unfortunately. I have bought one upgrade. I think I bought an extra heart. So yeah, so it's an interesting game, interesting concepts. It's just I feel like it hasn't got the I guess. Not variation's not the right word, but it hasn't got the depth there. Depth is a better word to sort of keep the roguelike crowd in you know, perpetual happiness. So that doesn't mean it's a bad game. It's just something you pick up for 20 minutes, I feel. Some kind of a game that you pick up for 20 minutes, you play for 20 minutes, you're like, okay, I've had enough of that, and continue on. So some people might feel differently to me. That's just the way I feel. But in any case, yeah, it's a very solid game, and I'm looking forward to it coming out. So there you go. So that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked what you saw today, do please remember to hit that like button. You can also follow me on Twitter at the Pixel Pirate. This has been your host, the Pixel Pirate. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.